Hey Noah.
Yeah. What's up, Carson?
I just got the phone with your mom.
Why you on the phone with my mom?
She told me to give you your number one.
Give me number one?
One.
Two?
One.
No, not that one. Carson, please. No, Carson, it's not worth. No!
Welcome back into Backlash Podcast. Today marks our 10th episode. That means we are 1/10 of the way to 100 episodes. And let me not try to do the math here.
1/100th.
1/100th of the way to 1,000 episodes.
Yeah.
And then 1/1000th of the way to 1 million episodes.
No, that's not how math works.
That is not how math works.
But he did not pass.
Anyways, we are excited for y'all to be back for the 10th episode. And today you might be asking what BB's trip to sports clips means, and we will get to that in a minute. But I want to remind you that on Sunday, it's not only just the Lord's Day. That is, of course, the most important thing that's happening on Sunday. But along with that is Flag Day. So make sure that you're out there being patriotic and you got your flags hanging high. When I mean flags, I mean America flag, okay? Get that thing up on a pole, get it hanging high, and showing your support for our great nation of America. With that being said, today, like I said, when we're talking about BB and whoever that is and his trip to sports clips, little did you know, BB is sitting at this desk. So I do not know how this is about to go. Be quite frank with you.
But first,
What?
we have colors.
We do have colors. I forgot about that. My bad. So before we get into that, we're going to let Dawson give us a list. This has nothing to do with what the actual episode's about. This idea has changed multiple times. This is what it lands on. Dawson is going to be giving us a list of his top 5 colors. I don't know how I forgot about that. Anyways, Dawson, top 5 colors. I feel like we're about to get mad.
Oh, hey, Noah, hand me my phone, please.
Oh, I freaking need.
I feel like he's about to get us mad.
Yes.
I already saw one of the
At
colors.
number-
If he says something like mustard yellow, I'm gonna lose it.
And number
I'm letting you know, I just saw one color. You're not going to be happy.
and number 5, it's the color. By the way, my metric says I just went on the Color Wheel website that has like all the different like very specific colors,
Okay.
and I picked the 5 I liked the best.
So you just kind of drug it around on that wheel until you found the right color.
No, there was like it was a list, and it had
okay.
the color by them, and then I picked the ones. I already kind of knew 3 of
So
them.
do you stand by this list?
Not 100%. Top 3 for sure.
All right.
Top 3 I definitely stand by.
Do you have the colors for us? You're gonna show
Yes,
us?
I have the specific hues.
okay.
Number 5, it's called Buff. It's the Colorado Buffaloes. University of Colorado's official
This
color.
is what you saw. Okay.
So we're already off to. Please, we're already off to a horrible spot. That's your number 5?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna let you go.
I'm going to
first.
let you know right now. If there's not a single. I think you already know what color I want there to be. The fact that that's number 5, I already know there's a color on there that I like that's not going to be on there. Okay, if that's your number 5, that is disgusting color. It's like an off-brand gold.
It makes me think of like Dijon mustard.
So that's not a good color.
I love that color.
Okay, bro. The color's bad. It's not terrible.
Next.
It shouldn't be on a list. That's for
It
sure.
shouldn't even be in top 10.
Look, I can understand someone like a cream, with the cream color. That's like bad cream. It's like cream that's went rancid. That's terrible.
Okay.
Anyways.
Number
yeah, go ahead.
4 is lime.
Okay, now we just doing your colors. No, you got this one from ChatGPT.
No, I love the color of lime.
What about what colors?
Can we first talk about the fact that is not the color for lime. That is neon green, right?
That's the color the color wheel designated as lime.
But it's not the
Well, the
actual
color was wrong, and why lime?
I just like this. I've always liked neon green type colors and all the different light greens, and this is just my favorite shade.
Neon green looks really trashy to me. It's really.
I want you to give me 5 colors that it goes with right now. Besides black,
it's not
black.
about-
And it doesn't go with red. They put it with red. It does not go with red.
It's not about what it goes with. It's just the individual color that I like.
You would look like a traffic cone wearing.
No,
that
literally.
color.
Okay, you ready for
You're
next
walking
one?
construction.
This is like a bad. So far.
No, so far I'm disappointed.
So we
with
have
this
gold and lime green. Those
It's a
are
light
bad.
gold.
list. Mind you, these are not top 10, not top 20, top 5.
These are my favorite colors.
If I'm wait till you get to number 2 to say what I want to say.
Number 3 is my
I'm
favorite
stuttering.
shade of gold.
He's two shades the same color. Okay, for those that don't know, stop. For those that don't know, I do not like the color gold. Noah loves the color gold.
My favorite color.
I think it is a very overrated, and it's not even that highly rated of a color, and I still think it's overrated. It's a bad color, and it's really good when it's pulled off, but it's never pulled off right.
Goldenrod.
That's better than the other one. Makes me think of like the old Saints uniforms or something.
Yeah, I love that old color.
What do you think about that, Noah? It's like I call that old gold. That's what the Saints call their colors, old gold.
That's just a glorified orange, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's not orange.
That is not for me. And before we keep going, that is crazy to say. Gold is one of the best. Gold and black is the best. I dare say.
Don't you say it.
I dare say gold and black is the best two colors mix ever made.
Over red, white, and blue. There's no way. That's
unpatriotic. No. That was three colors. I said two. I didn't say three. I said two.
Wait, red and blue?
Oh, 100. Oh, 100%. That's not even it.
Gold and black claps.
Gold and black.
Okay, stop. If we're talking about the best colors together, black and white is because it never goes. There's no way to mess up black and white. I mean, you probably could, but it would be really hard. Okay, black and white because it's so simplistic. There's not much to it.
The first two were automatically to the top of my head. Like these were the first two, and I was told to make top 5 colors.
I know that blue is going to be one. I just don't know what color of blue to expect. I'm expecting a bright blue, as if like a 1976 Dallas Cowboys.
There was like a ton of different blues that I could have chose. I ended up choosing Carolina blue.
There's no way. Stop right now, because we had this conversation the other day, and you just clowned on this color. First off, the Carolina blue is probably the worst of the baby.
This is like
blue
sky
colors.
blue to me.
Baby blue is the greatest color of all time. I will argue this with anybody and everybody. The
greatest, like number one.
Like my favorite color is the baby blue. It is a go-to color. That is the wrong shade. It's not bright enough of a baby blue. That's more of like a grayer baby blue. The right baby blue is much brighter. No. Let me show you a good baby blue, because I feel like this has to be stated right now what the best color is.
That's sky blue, brethren.
It's called Carolina blue.
It's called Carolina blue. It's called Carolina blue.
What makes it Carolina?
Because the University of North Carolina has a trademark.
Okay. I wish we could look this up. We might.
That is disgusting.
No, that's not color. I'm looking for that.
Have y'all seen the different colors? Like the names of certain colors?
That right there is the best blue.
That's a good blue too. But I think I prefer this one.
You can't say it's not a perfect color.
No.
That's actually not bad. I can't.
You prefer that one over this one?
Yes, this is not even an argument.
That's not even an argument.
That one looks like this one when it's dead. Okay,
yeah, that one. The first one, the number one was easy for me.
I'm not done with this, because you clowned on Carolina blue specifically, which is not even my favorite blue. It is a baby blue, so I'm gonna stick up for it here. You did not. You said I'm not a North Carolina fan, so I don't like it. That was your claim, and now you're going back.
I do not recall this at all.
That might have been this morning. We were working on something for our project, and
do you remember this, Noah?
Yeah, you do, don't you?
No, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, you did say it. I was gonna get asked. No, you did say that. You said the reason.
I probably said it in anger, just trying to get you off the topic.
Okay, whatever. All right, go.
But I actually do.
Yeah, no, this is already garbage time list. That's the best color you have on it, and it's still not the right color. Baby blue.
Number one was easily my number one.
It's blue, but I just want to see what shade of blue you picked.
This color has been ingrained to me from the time I was a small kid to love this color.
Okay.
It really wasn't my choice to love this color. If I did have a choice, I probably wouldn't love this color naturally.
Okay.
But it is my number one.
All right.
You're telling me that your favorite color of blue is baby blue?
Yes.
This guy wants to be me. He's never said that. He's never stated that. He's always loved bright blue things.
Can we go back to your number ones real quick? Brethren.
Yeah, burnt orange, buddy.
And in Christ. Is that orange?
Yeah, burnt orange.
It's not even the right burnt orange, I don't think.
Yeah, it's literally the color wheel, burnt orange.
And that's your number one?
But it's not Texas Longhorn burnt orange.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not. If I look up Texas burnt orange, Texas burnt... There is no way.
Dawson.
Okay, that is the same color. But
yeah, that's literally the same color.
It looks darker on uniforms, I will tell them that.
I want you to explain to me that, but that's why that is your number one.
Because it's the color for the University of Texas sports teams.
Okay, I understand that. I'm not mad about that. But, okay, hold on. That is not your favorite color of all time. I've literally known you my entire life. Like, quite literally. So. I cannot know you any longer than I've known you. And you, like, the blue on my hat. This is the blue that he always loves.
Okay? I do like that color.
You always go after, the royal blue stuff, okay?
It's not my favorite,
though. It's always been your favorite. Since when is it not?
I don't really have a favorite color. I was told to make a list, dude.
You put two different colors. Okay.
Like, if we're
wouldn't
talking
by default gold be his favorite color since he put two different shades of that color? Which we clarified.
They're
that
very different.
No,
they're not,
You guys
bro.
gotta be honest something.
Yeah, gold would be your favorite color by that because you put two of the same.
Honestly, I don't think this list should be taken as gospel. I just put 5 colors I really like.
Yeah, and they're not even your favorite 5. You didn't give me like. There's one that should be on there. The crazy thing is that I know his list.
You told me to.
You're saying that royal blue is not one of your favorite 5 colors.
Probably, I don't know.
So then why is it not on the list?
I just came up with 5 colors.
Why is it not on the list?
I don't even outside of that. The fact that red was not on that. I'm not even a fan of red. But red.
Okay, red is not even close to
Oh
me.
my goodness! You want to talk about the best color combination? It is the bright baby blue, which I showed you, with a bright red. Beautiful.
I don't like red at all. I'm not a red
Red's
guy.
a fantastic color.
Black and gold is the best.
I prefer yellow over red.
Black and gold is the best.
I don't even. Can you explain that? Because I don't see that. I don't see it as.
What don't you see?
Ask me a color and I'll tell you if it's better than red.
Maroon.
No, absolutely not. It's a disgusting color.
Bright red.
Bright red. Like crimson red?
Bright red.
Or like red red.
Red, bright red.
Bright red is better than red.
Cherry red.
Cherry red's better than
I'm just
red.
gonna keep naming reds, bro. I'm just gonna keep naming other
Blossom
shades.
red?
Yeah.
You gonna start making up colors?
Yeah, blossom red.
I don't even know what that is. I don't even know
That's
that's
not,
real.
I think we just made that up, bro.
I think
I'm
we
not gonna
did.
lie to you. But back to what I was saying. Black and gold. Oh my goodness. Look up a black and gold kitchen.
That sounds. You know what?
Look that up. Look that up.
Hold on. Are you talking about like something that would be like
Wait,
black?
I'm gonna
in the-
swap. I'm gonna swap.
Oh.
The Carolina Blues at 1.
He's officially me.
So why didn't you just say
Stop. Hold on. For years, I've said that baby blue is my favorite color. Like, I think it's pretty well
I do
known.
love this shade of
It's pretty
blue,
well known
like-
that baby blue
like
is
this
my favorite
Orlando,
color.
This shade of blue.
Are you
I
telling me
love
right now
shade
that you
too.
magically just decided that the color that was like, unique to me because that was my favorite color, you're magically now going to decide that that's your favorite
I
color?
can decide to like a color. I mean, you
Isn't
don't
it kind
own
of
a color.
ironic, though, that
You
it's
don't
my
own a
favorite color?
color, buddy.
Notice how Noah's favorite color is gold, and I don't know many people that that's their favorite color is gold. Okay? I don't just say, oh, I like bright blue. I say I like baby blue. And a bright baby blue.
I've always liked
And
bright
now-
blue colors. Like the blue.
You like royal blue. That's
I like
crazy.
like the bright blue
That
that
is
in the
crazy.
Chargers uniforms.
Powder blue?
I like that.
That's
blue.
literally the same color blue, which is bright blue. Those are like the same
It's a
colors.
good color.
Yeah, that's the best color of all time.
I like
And
that
you
color.
just took the dead version of that color, which is close enough to my color to where you're impeding on my land, okay?
Okay, buddy.
I'm going to have to, I can't say that in the pod, but I'm going to do what people in the South do when you impede upon the land. That's what I'm going to have to do now because that is a heinous.
Explain yourself.
That's a heinous.
Please,
thing.
actually elaborate on that one.
So,
Car.
look, he stole my favorite color
Okay.
and he killed it and said it was his favorite color, okay?
Uh-huh.
No, how mad would you be if one of
You
your
don't
friends
know
was
what-
like, you know what, gold is my favorite color, but then you picked the right
There's not a
shade.
single one of y'all that like
Yeah,
gold more
but
than
what?
me, I promise
Yeah,
you.
but what if they took the wrong shade of gold and said it was the best shade, and they're like, "This is the one." That's what this feels like to me right now.
Like,
That's number 5. Imagine that number
It's a
5 was number
color.
1.
Who cares? It's all personally subjective, and you know.
But
what?
it's too close to
You know
mine.
what? You know what?
Because burnt orange
what-
would be my number 2.
what, my question
You
is,
change your color.
No,
I
bright
know.
blue has been my favorite color since
black and gold has always
middle
been my
school.
favorite.
I also love. I've thought about putting turquoise on here,
turquoise is a good color. Like the turquoise, color of my pants. I love the color. This color.
and I also love teal, like Miami
What
Dolphins
about
teal.
you know what y'all sleeping on? Cyan.
Cyan's good, but it's like
Turquoise is.
I
a
thought
lot
about
better.
putting like
Cyan wants to be
magnolia. I
bright
thought about
blue.
putting magnolia
Like,
white on here.
Say that again.
Magnolia white.
Look that up.
Yeah. What is
What the heck is
magnolia
magnolia white? Anyway, back to the black and gold. Look up a black and gold kitchen right now.
Okay.
Black and gold is the best duo of all time. Period. I dare say, and like, but you went black and white on it. Black and gold are the two best combination of colors. Period. They just go hand in hand.
This is magnolia.
That right
white.
there is the perfect kitchen.
This is magnolia
No,
white.
I'll pull it up. Brother, that's just white with a little bit of gray in it.
Yeah.
That's no, it's not even the best. Dude, you're so bad at colors. This is obviously the best white.
You ever think that other people see colors differently than you?
That is a whole theory. And I don't know at what age you decide that, like, people start thinking about that, but yes.
Logically, they have to, do they not?
No, like what if my orange is your blue, but you've always been told that that is orange.
Or different shades of blue
I'm
look
slow.
different.
You're
to
not,
other
whoa,
people.
whoa. You're gonna have to slow that down for me.
So say that like what's the color do I see this color? What color is this desk?
Dark brown.
Okay, so we both see dark brown.
Yeah.
But what if my dark brown is your orange and my.
Oh my goodness. For y'all, well, brown is just a darker orange. Shut up.
No. What I'm saying. Okay, no, stop. I give you like say that I see this as my dark brown, but my dark brown is your red, and my dark brown is your red, and your dark brown is my purple. But we've always been taught to say that the same colors, so there's no way that we could ever like figure it out for one another. Because we all like if we say, oh well, it's darker. Well, we've been explained that like it's a whole theory, and it actually checks out like to where there's no way that we ever be able to know.
Okay, so let me make sure I got this right. So we both see. Okay, I see dark brown.
The color we both see, we call dark brown. But what if it's a different color for each one of us? Because our poles and our eyes are different.
Okay, that is oblivious. That is crazy.
This is like a theory. There's like.
Well, that theory's wrong. There's
But
no
how?
way.
There's no way you to prove it. There's no way to
I
prove
have a
it.
hard time believing everybody sees every
That's
color
all-
the same way.
No, I'm.
Because colorblind exists where like, and if you have color blindness, you can have different colors that are like, what causes that? You know what I mean? How are they able to figure that out? Because all it is that two colors mix together, they merge together where they can't tell the
It's
difference.
the waves, the wind and light hits. Whatever. So you're telling me? I want to make sure I got this right because if this is what y'all are thinking.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear it.
This is oblivious. So this is both brown,
Yeah.
right? But you could be seeing red and I could be seeing purple. But just because we've been told it's brown is brown.
No. Because my brown might be your red, and your red might be my brown. Like how is there a way to know that they're? Because we've always been told. Like I can't explain. It's a theory that you either get or you don't, and I do not think you're getting it.
No, that sounds crazy. I can't understand like
How? But
okay, like for example, I can like some colors I can understand. Like I can see
it's with any color.
No, it's like what you've been told your whole life is red. Is what black looks like to somebody else. I'm just using.
there's
red color.
no way that's
Yeah,
actually-
there's a way that could be real.
No, like what I was thinking, like for example, look at the I can understand like there's certain colors I can understand.
Particularly
like, yellow.
different shades, like different shades of blue could look different to different people.
Like, and they've tested this, like with like that picture of the dress, where some people see teal and other people see gold. You either see teal and white or gold and black. How is that even possible for you to see one of those?
Can we post that picture?
Yeah,
I know, I'm curious. I always thought about it like
I used to always see teal and white, and last time I looked at it,
like
I saw
people get
gold and
confused
white.
with like yellow and orange. That I can understand. There's no way. I've heard the theory, but the way maybe you know what? Maybe I'm just slow.
Okay. Okay. So it's either blue or I don't know. What color do you see that as? No one say the color they see. No one say the color they see out loud. Just
I always love this
do you see what color you see? Tell me when you see
I
the
always
color.
love
you
this
see.
shade of blue too.
Yeah, that's a good shade.
That's a good.
All right. Tell me what color you see on that picture. Do not say it out loud.
Does it have to say a certain shade?
There's two colors there. Tell me the two colors you see.
Okay, I got it.
Just the generic colors.
My turn.
Yeah.
Tell me the two colors you see.
Okay.
The count of three, we're all see what we see. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Blue and black.
Okay, so what some people see, because we've done this at, it's either people see blue or black or white and gold. But I've looked at this before.
White and gold? Oh no,
Yeah.
no, they're trolling.
Because
there's no
stop.
way.
I've looked at this picture before and saw white and gold. One time, it was not that long ago. It was the last time I seen it. I was in the car with my parents and I freaked out because I had never seen it like that before. And I was like, "There's no way I see white and gold right now." And they were like, they all showed it. So let me tell you that this is real. My dad went around one Christmas with this picture. Okay, he did not tell anybody of the colors in which it could be this or this. He simply let them look at the photo. It was about a quarter of the room saw white and gold. That's how I know it's not trolling. There is no way that they would be able to guess the two colors. It's not a trolling matter. It's the fact that they literally see those colors.
Okay, you know what? Wait, what were the colors?
White and gold and black and blue.
I can understand the gold. I can understand the gold.
Like if you zoom in, it does look gold, honestly. You see that?
No, see, no, that's not crazy. But where do they see the white?
I don't know how. It's like something to do with your poles in your eyes, and when they cross in a way to where it depends if they're crossed this way or this way to where you see it. I watched a video on how that works. But anyways, yeah. I like right now I don't see it. I should honestly keep a journal every day, check it and see what I see. But yeah, no, it's legit. Like
I refuse to believe somebody sees white when they look at that picture.
Yeah. Post on your story. We'll post that on the Backlash story. We're gonna post a picture, but now they know. So we need you to be honest. We're gonna post a picture on the Backlash story.
No, they're gonna troll. Like you know who I'm thinking about is gonna troll?
Oh yeah, I do know.
Yeah,
his name starts with an N.
We're just gonna take him off.
His vote doesn't count.
His vote
Whatever
does
he
not
says, he's gonna see orange and teal.
With that being said, the name of this episode is BB's Trip to Sports Clips. Noah, are you BB?
Sadly, yes.
So, okay, before we even get into why you went to sports clips or what that even means, I want you to explain to everyone why are you called BB?
So, as y'all should know now, I have Caucasian parents. Yes, they are white. And they're beautiful parents. I love them. I would die for both of them. Love them to death. But we all know that black hair and white hair are completely two different hairs.
Unless you ask your mom.
Unless you ask my mom. So for you Caucasian...
Hey, for her, viewer discretion advised.
Yeah. So for y'all who are Caucasian, you might not understand this. So I'm going to break it down real slow. So when black people, when we don't pick our hair, right, or when we don't take care of it, it curls up into little balls. Like it gets really tight. And that's, sometimes you might be in school, some of you hear nappy. That's when somebody didn't like, I wish I should have made my hair like really nappy so I could get an example. Anyways, so when we don't take care of our hair, we don't pick it or none of that, like we just do nothing to it, it gets what you call nappy. And when it's nappy, you'll get these little tiny balls. Like especially like in the back here, you'll get like these little tiny balls and they look like BBs. So in the black community, when you have BBs in your hair, that just means like you do not take care of your hair. So when I was in, it was my entire life. Okay, when I was in, I think 5th grade, whenever pre-athletics was, I think that's 5th grade. We had pre-athletics, and pre-athletics is just like when, you practice basketball, football, and other stuff. So, we'd be out on the field, and oh my days, I used to get bullied out of my mind from my hair. It's not that, like, my parents didn't care about it. It's just like I don't think they knew the steps to go about my hair. Because, obviously I have a black sister, but, like, black hair, when the girl... It's a little easier, you can. Obviously there's certain things you gotta do, but like there's always a difference. Like I didn't own a pick. I don't think I owned a pick until like my sophomore year.
Oh,
yeah, like sophomore, junior year. So
It's not like it's hard to get a pick.
That's the thing, and I'll get into that. So so I didn't. The only thing I had was just a regular comb, like the stuff that y'all probably use is what I had. So that's what I would use to comb I would comb my hair. And it used to like come over the top like a visor when I would comb my hair. It was, oh my goodness, bro. It was so bad. So there were just some days where I just didn't comb my hair. Cause like I didn't know the importance of like taking care of black people, like, our hair. So I would go to school and I would have I was known, oh my gosh, and my hairline, it was horrendous. It was really bad. I don't think y'all, we can post stuff on the website, right?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. I'm going to, this is so, and I still am. I'm very insecure about my hair till this day.
Leave the biggest hate comment possible, please.
Yo, please. No, I'm a big boy now. I can take it. But
Neon's in his bag already.
Oh, when Neon gets that picture, I'm cooked. Anyways, when I kid you not, I kid you not. There's one picture, there's actually two that I'm thinking of. There's one where I was in front of my house, and I kid y'all not, it quite literally went like this. It was so bad.
Was that hair with a music note as a hairline?
no, literally, like
Bro's hair is running away.
I want y'all to imagine the kindergarten, like holding their, you know how they have crayons and they hold it like this? Imagine that as my hair. Y'all, I'm so serious. I dare say it might be worse than that. There's another one. So it got to a point where I was getting bullied. Not like they weren't bullying, trying to make, no, I was just getting bullied. Anyways,
He's trying to make his boys sympathetic.
Yeah, because
I don't know.
It's not like they knew. Like they didn't know I had white parents at home.
Yeah.
Right. And during the time, like I didn't know it was like a part of our culture. Like I knew it was important, but all these other people had like y'all had dreads, y'all had when y'all sponged y'all hair and all the other stuff, and I had no clue how to do that. Yeah. When I first sponged my hair, I had to go to YouTube and look it up. I had no idea. I literally thought when y'all had sponges, you know how y'all sponge your hair. Y'all, like, I'm not black. When we spun our hair, I thought it was like with a legit sponge, like a kitchen sponge. So there was one time where I was in the bathroom and I'm like, I'm tired of getting bullied. It won't happen anymore. Oh, I went in the kitchen.
You were coming emo, dog.
I went in the kitchen, cleaned off the sponge.
There's no
and
way.
I sponged my hair. I'm never doing that again.
Yeah, but that wasn't a good idea.
No, it was horrible. It was bad. I went to school and got bullied even more. but
Look at the freak. It made it worse.
no, for real. And I know exactly who bullied. I'm not gonna call you out. Much love.
I'm imagining a scene kind of like the Jim Carrey, the Grinch movie when he's a little boy and he's in class.
No, that's literally how it was. It was my hairline and my hair was so bad it would turn heads in the hallway. Like I would watch, especially the black kids. All my white friends, they didn't care. Actually, that's a lie. I got to a point where white people were like, yo, no, what's different with your hair? Like they thought I had, I don't know. They thought I had a very bad sickness. It was bad. Like they thought I had the sickness where when you lose your hair, right? So. It's so bad. So the other headline that I can think, the other one I'm thinking of is when it was kind of uneven.
Kind of. It was
It
literally.
was bad. No, but there was one time. Yeah, it was.
Bro, it was
tilted.
like the tilted tower.
No, literally, it was at 8.
Mind you, you were a very autistic child.
Oh yeah, if y'all didn't know, I am autistic. I have ADHD, dyslexia, and I'm autistic. Not
Triple threat.
Yeah, I got.
Is that why 3 is your
And he's
favorite number?
athletic.
That's like 3. But I'm athletic. So oh no, I think we're doing another video on that later. Anyways, I'll get more into that in another video probably. But yeah, I'm all 3. Now, my autism is obviously not nearly as bad as it used to be, but it was pretty bad. But when my hairline was crooked, it was crooked at all times when I was a kid. What I did is I got a razor and I tried to edge it up myself. And when I saw the picture, and if I showed y'all, I think one of y'all had the picture in y'all's phone.
Wait, repeat what you just said.
I try to give myself
Like what we just did at the beginning of this video?
Yeah, like I kid you not what it looked like, and y'all have the video. I think you literally zoomed in on it, and you might have it on my contact photo, but it went like this, up, like this. It was just like that. So you know the razors that you
like
use
a
to
cartoon type.
Yeah, you know how you normally use a razor for that regular razor.
Bro, became an Etch-a-Sketch.
Just imagine that just going up. It was at least to like here.
Yeah,
It was so bad. Like it got to the point where my teacher just will pull me aside
and ask
me, like, "Yo, like, are you okay at home?" They're like, and it, like I said, and it's like the beat from my mom did try to take care of my hair, but it was so nappy, like it would hurt when she would comb it, right? So obviously I didn't want to take care of it, but so it got to a point where I was like, okay, I got to get my hair cut. So I went to my mother and my father, and I said, I need to get a haircut. And my mom's like, oh, I can just do it myself. Absolutely not. Do y'all seen a picture of me with the mohawk?
What?
There was a time period where I had a mohawk, and it was only like about that big. I looked like Mr. T. My parents did that, by the way. And I asked for it, to be fair.
I know your dad was the funniest.
No, they just it was just gone. I thought it was the coolest thing. And then I got bullied again. So I never did it again. So once my hair grew back, I'm like, okay, I got to get a legit
Did I make
haircut.
any Mr. T jokes?
Oh my goodness. At the time when I was talking to my cousin, yeah, he would call me Mr. T. It was bad.
Every time?
Huh?
People
Yes, he was literally do the dance and everything. I was getting clowned by my own family. It was so bad. So I finally went to my parents. I got to get a haircut. They're like, no, you're fine. It's whatever. And I kept on asking. Then finally, they're like, okay, we're going to get your haircut. And I'm like, thank God he answered my prayers. So we get in the car. And, I'm hip, hip, hooray, hooting and hollering. I was excited. And we pull in the sports clips. Now, as a black person, I've heard the legends, the campfire stories about how sports clips is so bad, like really bad. But when I walked in, it looked really good. Like it had the women in the front and like, welcome in. They had like a menu of haircuts. And then I was like, okay, so this is about to be light work. So they're like, okay, it's your turn. I go in the back and there's already people getting their haircut. And the girl who cut my hair, she looks over and goes, welcome in. She gave me the most disgusted look for about a second. Then everybody else was watching.
Well, she knew what she was gonna have to
do. She knew exactly. Like she knew I was cooked, right? So she walks in.
I didn't go to barber school for this.
No, literally, because everybody else in there is white. Like there was not a single black.
Because they didn't know black people knew that. They didn't
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's not that. No, it's not the fact. That, see, they do a special thing at sports at our sports clubs at whatever. What's the place you went?
Sports clubs.
You went to sports clubs?
Yeah.
All right. At sports clubs, they do special things. They don't tell you that black people aren't allowed. They just mess up your hair bad enough.
And they told you enough. Like there's a reason why you don't ever. The only time you ever do see a black kid in there is when they're like a child.
Yeah, when
That's the only time. Because all they do is just shave.
How old were you at the time of this, by the way?
Oh, when I got the haircut? Probably middle school.
Okay, I wanna clarify this. Whenever he says his hair was bad as a small child, he looks like Little Bill.
Oh my gosh!
Literally looks like Little Bill.
It was so
If you
bad.
forget to post photos, you don't see the photos posted somewhere. Look up Little Bill.
It was so
basically
bad.
what Noah looked
Oh
like.
my god, this is gonna go.
He was chopped.
My friends are gonna take so many screens. Yeah. For the pod,
Hey,
it doesn't
it's
matter.
I even
Embrace it.
photoshopped your little
You
kid's
did
head
it? Was that you?
on Little Bill.
Hey, we gotta
was.
embrace the glow up, dude.
Anyways, I had. You know what?
So anyways.
You're right.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
a glow up.
You're right. Confidence is key. But so anyways, I walk in there and she is flabbergasted, and she's like, "Oh, what do you want?"
But she's
And
probably
then-
thinking, why did they bring this black
Why
guy
did
here?
it? And I was sitting there. I'm like, what do I want? Because I didn't know any haircut styles. And I think I said I wanted a fade. And sure enough.
Okay, stop. As a white man that has went to a sports clips, I know not to ask for a fade even there.
But
Okay?
that's the thing. Like I had no clue. I was never educated on like
Yeah.
my type of hair.
That must have been chopped.
You know, I don't know if I have a picture of it. I think I did, and I deleted it off my mom's phone. I was so
was that
disappointed.
bad?
It was that bad. I was so disappointed in myself. But luckily, I did get. They did wash my hair. That was my favorite thing. They're like, I can take you to the back and
That
wash
was
your
good.
hair.
That is goated.
I
Did
said,
they
"Oh."
wash it like they were supposed to? Is the question.
I felt hot water and shampoo. That's all I know.
Okay.
Okay.
So did you not shampoo your own hair?
Huh?
Did you not shampoo your own hair?
Yeah, I was shampooing my own hair.
Okay.
But then right after that, I was just dried
It's
off.
different when somebody else is putting
Yeah.
hot water.
Yeah,
down.
when someone's like they're running, and I'm not gonna lie, we were there for a minute. We were there for a good minute.
She was like, "Oh, it's black water."
He's like, what's it a little darker than normal? I know it's not the skin color. So I was back there for a minute. She takes me back. We dry it off, and she's like, what do you want? And I said, I want a fade. She faded me up all right. And it
Faded you into oblivion.
no, it was bad. I want to see if I can find a picture.
Did you think it was good when you came out?
No, I kid you not. She's okay, so how do you like it? Actually, I left off an important detail. The entire time she was giving me the fade, she's like, and she would stop and she would look. She would go, okay. And there was one point where she got another lady to come over and help her.
Oof.
It was bad.
Wait. I have to ask. Were all the people that were working in the barbershop white?
Yes.
Yeah, they're all women.
It was white and the Latina.
Yeah, it's like that's the normal mix.
That's
It was white. I think the one I
It'll
did
be
my
like
hair,
it'll be all white, and then there'll be like one Latina.
yeah. And then literally no, she was the one Latina, and she was
Yeah.
like, I think she was probably mixed, but she definitely had more white in her than Latina. But you could tell, like you know,
Yeah.
she had a little bit of spice in her. So the entire time. I said I want to say like at least 2 other barbers would come and be like, they'll take a little look, they'll like move my head like this, like, okay.
it's gonna have to do.
Yeah, and no, literally, and
kinda
then it
work.
got to a point where when she got done, and then like you know how they turn you around to make sure like they got to make sure she got the edges right. She said, okay, I think I'm done. You think, right? So
That's
she
not what you want to hear.
yeah, so she gives me the mirror. Mind you, I was not looking at the mirror the entire time. She made sure I was facing the other way because I don't think she wanted me to see my hair at the time. Anyway, so she gives me the mirror. I look up, immediately knew I was gonna get bullied the next day. I knew for a fact. Oh my goodness, I wanted to cry so bad, but I was like, you know, I'm a man though. I'm not gonna cry in front of my
Could have just
dad.
been like, you know what? I want you to shave it all off.
I thought about it, but I was like, I'm like, it can't be any worse than what I had before. Cause when y'all see the pictures, y'all see why. But yeah, so I saw it. I was like, oh my goodness, like I'm gonna get bullied at school. But at the same time, like I said, I was like, it can't get any worse. Like I'll probably pull some girls now, and that's sort of hyping myself up. I put it down, and then she goes to I go to the front to pay, and then she comes up. She says,
Wait. You had to pay for this?
yeah, I think it was. I think it was $30 to $40. It was either 30 or 40. It was.
I think it's for 25.
They should when you do that when you can't do somebody's hair correctly, you should not have
yeah.
to pay.
Yeah, I could have.
You should be paying them
I
for
think
the privilege of getting to practice on a new.
I'm saying,
clientele.
I'm pretty sure it was either 30 or 40. So I walk up to the front desk to go pay, and she comes behind me with all these materials in her hand. She says, your hair was dry. She said, you need to do this, and this. And I mean, I don't know if they do it because they want business, but like, she recommended.
Yeah, they always
do.
do
Yeah,
that. They do that.
But she recommended at least 5 things. She's like,
When
you
you're a kid-
definitely, huh?
When you're a kid, they love to like try to sell stuff to
I
kids.
thought so. I thought so.
When you get older, they don't do it anymore. But
I haven't been in there since, so I wouldn't
but
know.
as kids, yeah, sports clips be plugging their stuff.
So when she's like, you definitely need this. She's like, this is essential for you.
There's one problem.
Not for your type of hair. Not dude, she said for you, and she's like, she looked me dead in the eye, and I was like, oh yeah, I think I'm gonna get that. My dad was like, nah, you're good. I was like, dang it, like I was one step being closer to being a real black. So I go home, and my mom was like, wow, that looks really good. I knew I was cooked once she said you looked really good. I knew I was fried. That's one of the worst things you can hear after you get a haircut is, oh wow, you look good. Oh my goodness.
From certain people.
No, if my mom ever said my hair looks good, I'm probably gonna shave it all off. I don't know. I think that's just
That's why I said it's from certain people.
Yeah, I think I think that's a lot of people do with that too. Like if your mom says, like for example, we have a good fit on.
You know, if my mom didn't like the hair, she would tell you.
W.
One time we had a haircut so bad that she started crying.
I got a haircut. Like they messed up my hair so bad. Like the lady, like
Your mom started crying
in the salon, like or in the sports club. She started crying because like it looked like I had got a bowl cut, and then we went to somewhere else to get it fixed. We went somewhere else to get it fixed because it was like no, I don't have a picture. It was like I didn't have long hair, but I had like I was shaggy hair. And then she just cut me here across and didn't cut anything off.
No fade?
No fade. It just was a straight stop. It went from like an 8.
What's that one guy from Shrek?
It went from like an 8 to a 2. And like, there was no drop off.
She had no guard on there?
Like, no guard.
No.
It was bad. And so, like, she didn't like fade it up towards like a 2, and then a 3, and then a 4, then a 5. Then, like, it didn't like fade into each other. It was just 8, 2. There was no difference. And it was so bad.
How much did you pay?
She didn't pay.
She didn't?
My mom
I don't
my
think so.
mom like
I think that she got so upset that she did not pay. Like she told them she wasn't gonna pay because they didn't do what they were supposed to. We had to go somewhere else and get fixed. It was for family photos, mind you. It was for Christmas photos. For Christmas photos, yeah.
My mom was very mad.
Thank God my father didn't cry. If he would have cried, I probably would have cried too. Oh my gosh, your mom cried?
Yeah.
And it
Your
made
mom-
the hair salon the lady felt so bad that she gave it to our manager, and then our manager finished the cut. My mom was like, "No, I think we're gonna leave." It was bad.
Did you go to another one right after?
Yeah, we went to another one after. We literally drove. We were in Dallas because we were going through on the way to go.
We drove
for
like
Christmas.
20 miles out of the way just to get another haircut.
20?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
My mom doesn't play around her with
the
her
hair
Christmas
salon.
photos.
The hair salon lady messed up so bad that she called her like husband and was in the phone crying.
Her
to
husband?
crying to her husband, telling her that she just got like she messed up someone's hair. Yeah, it was crazy. It sounds fake, I know, but it's real.
It's real. You can ask my mom.
Maybe my haircut wasn't so bad.
You're going to yours were worse.
No, yours was worse.
Yours were worse.
Your parents just didn't have the self awareness.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and finish that story about. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about what your mom would say about barbers and your type of hair.
Okay, so, mother, I love you so much. But sometimes people can be wrong, and that's okay. We're all wrong at sometimes. That's okay. So, I don't even know if I want to say this on pod.
It's up to you. It's kind of to complete the circle of the story.
Everybody's gonna be
Say it in a kind way, Noah.
saying it in a kind and charitable way.
I can say it in a kind way if you don't think you can.
Yeah, go ahead and try.
I would say that Noah's mother meant it for the best intentions, but she would tell Noah when he would ask about going to a different barber or going to what he would refer to as a black barber, she would say that there is no difference between a white and a black barber. It would be her response. Noah, how did that make you feel when she would tell you that?
It got to, like, there was one time where we argued for at least an hour. And she's like, we're all the same people. And I said, yes, amen, mother. We're all humans.
I understand the fact of her wanting to, like, make sure that you don't feel like since you were adopted that you feel different because, you're a different color skin.
But your hair.
But you need to acknowledge the fact that there are actual genetic makeup differences of us. That's not.
Oh, no, 100%.
Like,
Bro, your hair is.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's what it is.
Like, I'm not stupid. I can seriously say, yeah, my hair is a different texture than Noah's hair.
Oh, yeah.
That's not a racist thing to say. You know what I mean?
Now, I don't know what her intentions were when she said it. I don't know if she just didn't want to drown me somewhere. But, like,
I truly think that she was like being honest with you. Like she wanted to make
We're
sure.
to prove her right. Noah's gonna grow a mullet. You're gonna grow a Jerry curl.
Okay.
Actually, low key.
1 million likes by the end of this season, and we'll do it.
He'll get a mullet. You get Jerry curl.
1 million likes.
And I'll get
1 million
cornrows.
likes. 1 million likes.
I'll get
let's be
cornrows.
realistic. 50K.
50K followers
No likes on this video.
on this video. 50K. Fine.
50K. Okay, bet. But
Like it up.
so after, and another thing is that like I
Should
would
get
tell her,
cornrows?
if you locked in, you probably could. If you locked in, you probably could. But
No,
so
I'm saying is like if we lose, if this bet happens,
yeah, you should get cornrows.
I get cornrows. He gets a Jerry curl.
Then
you
I get a mullet.
mullet.
I would be so down for that.
Try to grow a mullet.
I could. I just wouldn't have to. I just don't have. I think
Carson would be
be.
crazy with the Jerry curl.
You could pull that off.
I almost don't want to see a 50,000.
I hope. Actually, no, I do hope. That'd be funny. I think it'd be worse for.
I'm
y'all.
gonna.
How long would it be?
I'm
though?
going to look like I'm straight out of a Yacht
3
Rock
months?
video.
Yeah, I think about 3 months.
I'm going to be straight out of a Yacht Rock video if I have a Jerry curl.
Why did you get? No, you already do get a lot of girls. Why'd you get? You're gonna get the city girls.
We're
Yeah,
gonna,
that future wife is not coming, dog. You're gonna be deep
You're gonna
fried.
cook me.
It's just gonna be a 3-month wait period.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna have a dry period,
It's
and that's
gonna,
okay.
It's gonna burn for 3
But-
months. He's on a dry period though.
But yeah. So another thing is that a lot of black barbers were expensive. So like I know a lot of my friends went to ones that like it would cost, but their lineup was clean. It would cost like $90. Some of my friends would do $125. But like I said, at the time I didn't know. Like at the time, it's like some of them.
Bro, that sucks. Would hate to get cornrows.
Cornrows would be tough, but I just didn't know at the time like what the actual good price was. So I would tell her, but some go for 40, some go for 50. She's like, oh, that's too expensive. That's too expensive. I'm like, Mom, like I think hairstyles for men is like the makeup. Like women have makeup.
Yeah, and it's much cheaper to get one good haircut.
And then buy.
Oh, this is $10 makeup. And this is $50.
That's
for
what I'm
this.
saying.
yeah.
So and I would make the argument. I was like, y'all get girls like, you get all the makeup and all this other stuff. All I'm asking for, and I didn't ask a lot as a kid. All I'm asking for is like one good lineup or one good haircut. And then I didn't get a good haircut. Genuinely get a good haircut. Probably till my junior year in high school. My homeboy Jordan, shout out Jordan. He put me on I'm not gonna shout out that place. I don't want people to know where I live. Anyways, actually I might shout it out later. But he put me onto his barber, and that's the one I go to now. I still go to him. Now the other thing that I also really struggled with, or I had a fight with my mom, is going there constantly. Cause obviously our hair grows really fast, right? And the thing with that with black people.
So how did you convince her to let you go?
I don't even know. I think it got to a point that I asked so much, she was just like, okay, so I think I'm gonna have to. Like I asked.
How much is your haircut at the place you go to?
Oh, it's only 30.
Do you think she's
That's
still
reasonable.
convinced that the barbers are the same?
I remember when I first got my haircut and I came home, she said it looks the same, so I knew I was good. She said, oh, it looks fine. She's like, it looks just the same. I don't know why I can't cut it at home.
I can hear exactly your
Exactly.
saying that.
And she's like,
Oh no, you're being over the top.
Yeah, she's
No,
like,
that's
I
the
could
same.
do that at home. I'm like, Mom,
bullying-
I don't want you to. I don't.
Well, how was the bullying after the first haircut?
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I didn't even tell that. Okay, so I also used to get, and that's not necessarily bullied. Well, no, people were definitely like, this is not bullying because they were concerned. Like one of my friends, there was one day that he pulled me aside. Like brother, friend to friend. He I kid you not, like no joke. He said, oh my, and mind you, he cut my hair. I don't know, can we tag him after this? Okay, yeah, he cut my hair. Oh my goodness, he's such a good hairstylist. Anyways, he went like this. He said, Noah, if you need a barber, I can get you one. He said that, and I was devastated. Oh my goodness, I almost cried in the middle of the hallway. Like, cause he's like, dude, like everybody's talking about your hair, bro. I'm like, really? He's like,
So I have a question for you.
yeah.
So they call it BBs, right?
Yeah.
The hair. Why is it that you insisted on this? Actually, you said it has to be spelled BEBE.
BB. No, it's just BB.
Okay.
Like
The letter B, the
like
letter
BB
B.
bullets.
Yeah, like BB.
Oh, okay.
bullets.
Okay.
I might have missed. Yeah, but it's just like the letter B and the letter B. But yeah, so he pulled me aside. He's like, yo, brother, like you got to change that. Like he sounded like concerned and like mad at the same time. He's like, no, like you're you're in high school now. Because you known me since I was in the military. Like, you're in high school, like, you got to change that. And I think once he did that is when I went to him. I'm like, listen, I got to get this changed. So I finally went to my barber. Shout out my barber. Which is, I think I got my junior year. And then when I first got my hair cut, I mean, all my homeboys, about time. And that's when they got real honest. They're like, I'm not going to lie, Nova, bro.
They started telling you
They started getting real honest. They're like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You were ugly, dude. I was like, oh, I know. He was like, yeah, there was this one girl who said she would date you, but she said that I looked like Little Bill's older brother.
Oh, brother.
And then they used to say, like, girls would take, oh my goodness. Oh, did I ever tell you about the time where I tried to get waves?
No, bro.
There was a time and place in high school where I tried to get waves. Mind you, I didn't know how to get waves. All I knew was you're supposed to, this is how I did my waves.
Okay.
I got shampoo.
Yep.
I got a do-rag.
Yep.
Water.
Yep.
And a brush.
That's about what I would have told you to get.
And then so I would shampoo my hair.
Okay.
And there's a lot more to it. I would shampoo my hair, wash it, brush it, put the do-rag on, and that's all I would do. That's not how you get waves.
That's what I would have done, to be honest with you.
Yeah, see, I at least had a little bit of logic. But, so I went to school with the do-rag thinking I was the coolest kid. I got bullied. And they called me Little Bill with a do-rag. Like, there was just no escaping it.
Little Bill.
Like
prison
Bill.
Little Bill.
No, I would kid you not.
Called Little
I think
Bill
my
with
friends
a
have a
do-rag.
draw. When y'all come to my crib, also, I have a friend that drew me as Little Bill with my do-rag on. Shout out Junior.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, so I finally, now my haircuts are not that my barber is bad, but like I think just recently I realized you're supposed to get it like every few weeks. Like I used to wait until I had to get, until my hairline would be crooked. That was the only time I would get a haircut. But now I would say I'll get it probably like, but I'm probably still wrong. I think I do it like maybe every 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. So I'll probably get a haircut probably once a month.
I get mine about once a month.
Yeah, and I know some y'all gonna be like, yo, dude, that's still too long. I'm still learning, okay? And like I know some of my friends, like my homeboy Jay, he gets one like I think he gets one every Friday. He gets a fade every Friday.
Oh wow.
And like as good as that sound, I don't want to spend 30.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's $30 a week.
I don't want to spend 30 bucks a week.
It's like a consistent part of his budget.
Yeah, no, literally. But so that was my story to
Stays fresh.
He does.
I will say that right now the hair looks better than it's looked anything. Like the time period of you having your hair look like this, it's much better than it's been.
Like, oh my goodness,
not even a debate.
I'm still trying to learn how to learn how to sponge my hair, cause I don't know. You know what, bro? Any black people who have tips, bro, I want to tag my Instagram below. Put me on game. I probably should just ask my friend. I was embarrassed though. I think that's a big thing. A lot of my friends are like, yo, why didn't you ask me? I was embarrassed. Because, you know, like, as a black, like, that's a big part of black culture is hair. So, as a black kid, I didn't want to go to another black kid and be like, yo, dude, like, how do you do that? And they're going to be like,
what are you talking about?
Who is this young black man? I'm using another word, but I'm not going to say it. Who is this young black man? And then, so I was really embarrassed. And like I said, it's still a really big insecurity for me. Not enough where, like, it changes, like, my my daily life. But anytime I get a haircut or anytime I wait too long, I'll go in the mirror and I'll be like, oh, is it good? Or is it good? And oh, my goodness. It was so bad. I think that was my biggest. I think it still is my biggest insecurity is my hair. Till this day. Not nearly as bad as it used to be.
It doesn't look bad at all.
Yeah, it didn't look bad. But even, like, today, like, I was scared to go on camera because I was like, oh, dude, I might get bullied again for my hair.
That's wild.
Yeah. Crazy. But, yeah, that's my story.
So did you have questions for
Well,
us?
thanks, Mom.
But, listen. My mom is a beautiful mom. I would have not changed. I don't want anybody else as my mom. She is a beautiful woman. I would not be the type of person I am without her. I am blessed to have her. It's just like, I mean, you can't blame her, you know.
No,
you can.
To prove his love for his mom, he is going to let her do his next haircut.
But like if y'all knew my mom, I think they would get like why is y'all know, moms are stubborn sometimes, and parents who don't like.
I got to
told
where
them.
I wanted to go to a barber because it's not near as a big thing. I just like how a good fade looks, so I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna pay to go to my own barber. So I just paid to go to my own. He's like not as much more, and he does a good job.
Oh, would you go to my barber?
Yes.
Never mind, you would not. No, you would not. You would not like the place I go to.
Oh, I mean, I would.
Would you?
Yeah.
So next time you come down, would you get a fade there?
Yeah.
Actually?
If he's a good barber, I don't care.
He's a good barber.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done.
I think Luke got a haircut there one time. That was a good
Luke's
fade.
hit. Oh, I'm not gonna say that on the pod. I'm not gonna say that. We love you. We love you, Lukey.
Luke had a crazy glow up though.
We love you, Lukey.
But yes, I did have. I think I had.
Hair makes a big difference. I think.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I think I matured by 5 years when I got rid of my mullet.
Yeah, I don't think people understand how much.
Bro, your mullet was so chopped.
Yeah, because
I'm not gonna lie. No, I think you kind of get in a mullet. I think you put when you put on a hat.
The problem with a mullet is that you have to keep up with the mullet, and I do not like keeping up with long hair. So I would have a bird's nest going on back there.
How do you keep up? What do you have to do for a mullet?
Oh my goodness, dude, you don't understand.
I think that was one of my questions. I said, how the heck do you keep up with the mullet? Because
so on a mullet, it gets tangled, and it'll literally be just like a bead of hair. That's all
get
tangled
nappy
together.
too.
Oh my
Nappy
goodness,
too.
you got to sit there and brush it forever to get it straight. I mean, it's a girl's hair. You just sit there and brush it 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 and brush it. And then once you get that, you got to sit there and scrunch it with conditioner forever. And then you got to sit there and scrunch it with a towel to get it dry. And then you got to set it air dry. It takes forever. And then you got to come back and put some mousse in. Like, there's a lot to do if you want it to look good. And I did not want to waste 35 minutes of my time to make my hair look good. So I just walk out and be all tangled in the back.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not know it took that much effort.
It takes a lot of effort.
I just thought you kind of combed
The guys that have good mullets, kudos to y'all. And also, I have really curly hair when it gets long. Like, people think it's permed. That's how curly it gets. So, like like I did have a perm when I was like in like.
I do remember when you got your perm.
Yeah, I had elementary school. I had a perm, and my entire class got perms. We thought we were cool. Okay,
because that was like the thing.
Yeah,
that was the thing.
Like our entire team would walk out.
I would all
at
call them
basketball.
mop bucket.
Yeah, I got rid of it, and I got a perm, and then everyone thought I had got my mullet permed, and I would fend for my life out there. I'd be like, I didn't get a perm this time because I was in middle school. I wasn't about to like tell them I got a perm because I didn't. Like, you know what I mean? I wasn't just gonna give in, and they're like, yeah, you got a perm. Your hair's not that curly. I'm like, look, it might not have been that curly before, but I'm telling you, it is not permed. The mullet has never been permed, and it really never was. They'd ask my parents like at ball games and stuff. They'd be like, no, it's not permed. They did not believe me.
Who'd you get your hair from?
Huh?
Who do you get your hair from?
Now, there's a guy.
No. Like who
do you inherit?
Because I seen your dad's hair.
My mom has curly hair if she doesn't mess with it at all.
Oh, did she just try?
My grandfather has.
My the lady on the wall up there, my great grandmother and my grandmother, both had really curly hair. Like, neither one of them can have like straight hair that goes down the shoulders. It just is like an afro. It goes up here. That's how my grandma wears.
Yours is the same way, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, yours gets really curly.
Yeah, like I'm talking like literal.
It just grows
like,
on top of
you know, like how you go to like Arby's and you get the curly fries and they have the tight spiral ones. Mm-hmm. I would have curls like that. Like, they were that tight.
Like coils.
Yeah, like literal coils. Yeah, and so like yeah, no, there's a lot to do with the mullet. Like, there's a lot to actually mess with.
Well, you already answered one of my questions. Okay, one of my other questions was how long do y'all wait to wash your hair?
Bro, like, look. That was Dawson's.
Dang!
Look at the front. Look at the curl on the front. It's an actual curl.
When was this?
Why do I look like a baby face? That didn't even look like me.
When was this?
This is a few years ago. We went to a Texas football game.
Yeah, you were like a legit child. So how often do y'all?
Dawson can answer, and then I'll give him. I think we'll have different answers.
Yeah.
Girls have.
Oh my goodness! I've asked some of my homegirls.
They shampoo it once a week. I'm like, what? Yeah.
Y'all got it, bro. Y'all
shampoo once a week.
Yeah, it's something. I don't know.
I don't know.
They don't get it
be
wet.
shampooed every day.
I don't know. It's like there's certain amount of times they'll skip getting their hair wet before they do it again. I don't understand the science behind it. Anyways, how long do you go between washing your hair and stuff like that?
Like in the shower?
Yeah.
Every time I take a shower? Yeah. Like every day?
How many times do you take a shower?
Like once a day? Like every night before I go to bed?
It's really bad. I probably take 5 to 6 showers a week. Yeah, about 5 showers a week.
Oh, a week? I thought you said a day. I said, no, Carson. It's not like I don't care.
I mean, every once in a while, there'll be an occasion where I have to take 2 showers in a day.
Yeah.
But I like to be clean when I go to bed.
Yeah, 5 to 6 showers, I would say. And you wash. I've always washed. I mean, when I had the mullet, I didn't because I found out you're not supposed to do that. That it makes it actually much harder to mess with when you get your long hair. But like now, like having short hair, I wear a hat, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so I put way more conditioner in my hair that's supposed to go in there just so it's super soft.
And then my last question is, how much stuff, like how many shampoos, conditioners, like what is your, like in the bathroom, how many stuff do you have on the sidelines?
For hair?
Uh-huh.
2.
2? Okay, I thought so.
Conditioner and
now,
shampoo.
and
Hold on. When I had long hair, I had 3. We had a toner that we'd use, and I would use it if we still had it. But it's a toner for blonde hair, and you put it in your hair, and it like pulls out. I mean, it's nasty. I don't know what is in that stuff. It is this dark purple liquid. I mean, like it's like
What's the texture like?
Runny liquid. It's almost like water. And you put it on your hand, and then you rub it in your hair, and like it pulls like anything that's unnatural and clinging to your hair out of your hair, and it'll make your hair much lighter. But it's only pulling out stuff that's stuck to your hair, and it is disgusting. It's dark. If you've never done it before, you do it. It is nasty. Your hair will look like it's been bleached when you're done doing it. Like once I started doing that a few times, it makes your hair much softer, and it like I mean, you'd be surprised how big of a difference it makes.
The Germex of
but it's made. I think it's specifically made. It's a toner made for blonde hair, I believe. So anyways, yeah. But besides that, normally I use shampoo, conditioner. That's it.
Okay.
But I want to tell this to everyone out there. I'm talking to the fellas right here. If I ever come to one of your house and we're
like a girl
chilling, and I'm
toner?
asking, yo, bro, you mind if I take a shower? And I go in your room, or I go in your bathroom, and I go to get in the shower, and I see a bottle that says something like 20 in 1, 16 in 1, 5 in 1, 3 in 1, I'm going to clown you. I better never catch you using a 2 in 1 or 3 in 1. Because guess what? There's different soaps for your hair when you want it to be soft, when you want it to be clean, and different ones for your body. You don't need to have them all in one bottle. That is not compact. That's stupidity, okay?
The only time I would ever let that slide if you're a child.
Yeah, if you're when I was little, I would use it, but once I got to where I would buy my own.
Yeah, once it
product,
got to a point when you got older, like there was one where I saw it was like 5 in 1. I said, like, how do you do that?
There's a meme online of somebody that found like a 16 in 1. And he was like,
do you see the one that's 20 in 1?
Yeah,
it's like you can brush your teeth.
Yeah.
And it was like all you can use for everything.
Shaving cream, like everything you could think of. Yeah,
It just doesn't make sense to me how that's even like possible.
Yeah.
So I got that.
So that was your questions.
That was my question.
Do you have anything else to say on this one? Did you even answer? You said 2.
Yeah. That was the only 3 questions I had. I think everything else I had.
Like 3 in 1 does not make your hair soft.
The 3 in 1 stuff is garbage. You know
Like, is that a thing?
The only
like black
time-
people use?
No, absolutely.
The only time
Absolutely.
it's ever acceptable for somebody to use 3 in 1 is if like you're on a trip and you just need something that's easy to carry.
I don't even agree with Ben, but I could see that.
No, that's not bad because like you only use it for like.
But you do not need to use it as your regular.
Yeah, no, that's
That's crazy. I did
Stop
use
it.
There was
Listen.
a point when I was like a kid, when I was like 12 or 13, where like just because it was easy to have one.
I do have one more question.
Okay, go ahead.
What is y'all shampoo's brand? What shampoo brand do y'all
I
have?
have no clue.
Oh, it's actually we buy one that I think is maybe made for females. I'm not for sure, but it's just the conditioner's better. The conditioner for
It
females
makes your hair soft.
Oh
is
yeah,
better.
no.
Um,
That's not crazy to say.
but we've switched.
The stuff like I'm gonna be honest here, and this might make some people mad, but like a lot of the stuff they make for men is trash.
Oh yeah, a lot of the men
that's
products.
Like Head and Shoulders.
Old
and
Spice.
Old Spice.
Old Spice was good back in the day when it first came out.
Yeah, I
It
don't
hasn't
know
been-
what happened.
It's
Yeah.
terrible.
It's went way down here in our lifetime. Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Well, it's all just chemicals.
and
now,
then
bro.
let's not go back to the axe.
Procter and
days.
Gamble's about a class action lawsuit for saying that. No, I don't
who-
care.
are you happy?
Not a sponsor. Anyways, I'm Devo for this episode. I want to be reading from Matthew 10 and verse 30. Matthew 10 and verse 30 says, but even the hairs of your head are numbered. Now here, Jesus is talking to his disciples. He's giving them instructions. The verses leading up to that, he says in verse 28, and do not fear those who can kill your body, but cannot kill your soul. Rather fear him who can destroy your soul, both your soul and body in hell. And then 29 says, are there not 2 sparrows sold for a penny? Are there not one of them fall to the ground apart from your Father? And then it says in verse 30, but even the hairs of your head are numbered. You know, I think if God cares about something as minute as the hairs on our head, and that just shows how much he cares about us. How many hairs do you guys think is on your head? If you had to guesstimate.
I'm gonna say about 500K.
500K. You say what? Oh, what would you say?
150,000.
So there's somewhere between 90 to 140,000. Yeah, I see what you did there. Anyways, no, somewhere from 90 to 150,000, depending on that. But you know, a scientist could probably take the time to scalp a single person and pick apart each hair and tell them how many hairs are on their head. But the fact that there's a creator that's so powerful, they have the power not just to know the amount of one person's hairs on their head, but they don't need to pick them apart. They know them automatically. God is such a powerful being that he's able to know all of the hairs on all 8 billion people's heads. That is absurd. He can not even 8 billion if you really want to, but it's everyone that's ever lived. So think about how many people have been on this earth. I mean, that's an unfathomable amount of souls that have been on this earth, and he's able to know the exact count, not like a rough estimate, the exact count of that, and he cares about you enough to know that. In Romans 6 verse 23, it says, "For the wages of sin is death, but the free gift of God is eternal life through Jesus Christ our Lord." Yes, our Father in heaven does care about us enough to know a minute and trivial fact as much as the hairs upon our head. But more importantly, he loves us enough that he gave his son on the cross for the forgiveness of our sins. And if we give in to sin on this earth and we do not repent of that sin and ask for forgiveness and are baptized and we turn away from those actions and we don't try to spread the gospel to others and we don't do what's all commanded throughout the New Testament, then we will get what the wages of sin is, and it is death. But there's a free gift. It says it's free. It can't get any cheaper than free. It is the free gift of God, and it is eternal life in Jesus Christ our Lord. It's a pretty open and shut book if you think about it. You can do these bad things in this life, and eventually you will pay the consequences for doing the bad things in this life, because that's a choice that you decided to make. Either you were selfish enough to not do what was right, or you just thought eventually you would do what was right, or you can take the risk you can take the other side of it, which is not taking the risk, which would be doing the right thing now while you have the opportunity to do it and following his word. We mentioned at the end of every episode normally that if you need help with that, we are always here. You can go to our DMs on Instagram or in the comment section of this video and ask for help, and we will get you with a local church, or we would talk to you ourselves and help you understand what might help you move in a spiritual growth where you can get closer with Christ and follow and obey his word as you're commanded to do. But that right there is such a strong verse right there, is that it's a free gift. It's a gift that it's the biggest gift. It's the greatest gift we could ever hope for, is that God gave his only begotten son on a cross. And I don't think we can ever fathom how much of pain and agony Christ went through for us. And now we get the opportunity to be with him forever. And we do things that are wrong every single day, because if we sin, it's death. But through him, through Christ, through the Holy Spirit, the gift that we do not deserve, it is mercy getting shown to us. We can inherit the kingdom of heaven. With that being said, Noah's going to close us out in a prayer, and then Dawson's going to get us out of here. Noah.
Let's pray. Dear Lord, thank you for another blessed day for us to be able to wake up and, have a roof on our heads. Lord, I want to thank you for no matter the flaws, the insecurity, the sin, no matter what, Lord, that you gave your son to forgive us, Lord, that you put him on the cross to die just for us, Lord. And there's no way that we can thank you besides giving our lives to you, Lord. I want to pray for on the other side of anybody who is at home right now, Lord, that needs your help, Lord, when it either comes to mentally or physically or anything that they're struggling with, Lord. I want to pray for peace in their life, Lord, if it is your will. Thank you for everything you've ever done for us. In Jesus' name, amen.
Okay, with that, if you want to see more of our videos, our Substack is backlashmedia.substack.com. Our Instagrams are backlashmediablm, Needle Drop Media, TVO Gaming, She Speaks Scripture, BLM.
Yep, got it, found it.
And our TikTok is Backlash Media BLM. Yep. Anything to add, guys?
I love you. God loves you.
Is that a BB?
All right, bro. That's crazy. Okay. I love you. God loves you. I'll see y'all later.
Carson?